Hello, one and all. Welcome back to more Let's Plays Guys of Arcadia. I am the Max Few Trades, and I just realized I'm starting this recording session in the same place I started the last one. Crazy! In the last part, we were betrayed, and like twice over, but then we were unbetrayed by one of those two things, and we got into a fight with one of the Gygases. It didn't really go well, but we managed to at least, subdue it. So that's good. And we've got the key that, activates the thing, so in theory we shouldn't have to deal with it for a little while longer. I'm sure eventually it's going to be a problem, but regardless. Alright, so, also, bad news. Not 100% sure which direction I'm going to have to go when I leave this place, so I might be stalling. You're Vice, are you not? I've heard about you. It's time to... Someone put those Volans in line. I respect that. Yeah, and I'd like to buy and sell ship parts, if possible. I've got many a thing, you see. Alright, so, well, this is just selling all manner of any old thing, I suppose. Ooh, actually, I got that new weapon for why am I blanking on the name? Drachma? I think that's the name. I was trying to back up to try and find it, could not do so. A rogue figure? A menacing skull with crossed swords, the symbol of the air pirates, increases magic defense. Well, we have nothing equipped, so... This increases the Moonstone's power output, increasing the ship's quick. A deck armored with multiple layers of steel has high defensive power. These are rather useful things, I must say. Anyway, a small caliber secondary cannon for smaller ships. Ew, that is significantly better than the ones we've got. I see. All right, well, now I'm kind of confused by something. I would like to very quickly, actually, look at my ship, my ship itself real quick, if at all possible. Yeah, there we go, the little Jack. Oh, well, I can just switch stuff out like this, no problem. That makes a lot of sense. Wow, the harpoon cannon is strong as hell. All right, then. So, like, if I want to get rid of this, yeah, this is a big pile of Garbo Supreme. So, yeah, we'll just... It even takes less SP to use? Good lord, the main cannons are just absolute Garbo. Yeah, no, we are getting rid of all of these awful things. They are terrible. It's rather old, but Drachma has kept it in great shape. Clearly not. My goodness. Yeah, no, we need to upgrade this ship to the best of our abilities. Because my goodness, as it turns out, we were not fighting very well. Alright, I guess I could also get a torpedo. I guess that's an option. A light torpedo, well suited for smaller ships. After launch, it attacks its target from above. Ah, just like those things. Gotcha. Alright, well, I know for a fact that I definitely want this. Abso-freaking-lutely. Just boom, that's just more defense. Right there you go. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Yeah, equip it. There, like that. Thank you. And I suppose there's nothing stopping me from just buying 2 more and having so much defense? But, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't try to boost all the stats I possibly can, you know? So I'll get a little bit of earthen. There we go. Not bad. But then, what we absolutely need to do... Yes, I see. This is just a straight up improvement, yeah. Then we're gonna go with this. And we're gonna get rid of this. Bada boom. And then we're gonna get another one, because I can. We're gonna be able to do so much more damage this way. I much appreciate and prefer it. And we'll get rid of the standard cannon with the torpedo. Don't know how often I'm gonna use it, but there you go. Now it's an option. Okay, now that being said, I'd also just like to get rid of these Garbo things forever and never have to look at their stupid, ugly faces ever again. My goodness. Those things were absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, then I can also sell some of this other stuff. Just try to clear up the area a little bit so not everything is all confusing to my brain. And we don't need this anymore. Oh, wait, no! That's what the dancing arc was that we found. It was a weapon for Ica. I had well, that would explain why I couldn't find it. I was looking for it in everywhere other than the weapons. All right, well, here's hoping we actually get to use it before it becomes outdated. That's the hope. Boy, I sure hope it's not phenomenally better. That's a considerable improvement. Ah, lordy. Oh, well, it is what it be. And then I will also... Zoop, zabbity, boop, my way over to Drachma, because I got an arm. It's not a beak, it's excavation. Oh my god, it boosts him over 100 points? What the hell? Oh, no, wait, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. I was looking at the wrong thing. That was the hit thing. Okay, no. It's only a mild improvement. It's like, that seemed way overkill. Man, Drachma's really bad at the MP thing. Makes sense, he's the tank, but still. And also, since I'm here, just have one of these here, cristales. Actually, everybody get yourself a cristale. There we go. All right. Now we're doing okay-ish, I think. I'd like to check in on all this noise. So you're the guy that everyone's been talking about. The one they call Vice the Respected. I'm not determined anymore, I'm the Respected? Oh, that's pretty nice. Let's see, can I buy information? I can. All right then. It stands on a small island north of the Moonstone Waterfall in Blue Rogue territory. Will I be able to find any of these things? I well and truly do not know. I will do my best, and that's all that I can promise. All right, well, I got all that stuff. I don't have anything to sell. Still need to find you, don't I? I've recently attacked Maramba. They are known for fierce strength, so prepare to defend yourself. Interesting. So if they attack Maramba, which is where I am, then they would probably be around the general area. Seems like a pretty safe bet, at least. And seeing as how I don't know the right direction to go in order to actually accomplish any of my goals, I could see myself just kind of flying around looking for a wanted criminal. Seems like a good idea as any. Besides, it would be nice to actually use all this stuff I bought. Alright, so attacking Maramba. Well, the last time I went up to a random ship in the sky, I got into a fight. What about now? Hey, you! Are you evil? If you go southwest from here, you'll reach South Ocean. There are really strong headwinds there, so be careful. Oh, to the southwest. Thank you! It's uncharted territory. No one's ever made it through South Ocean before, although many have tried. Well, then we'll have to be the ones to do it. But he said southwest. Southwest, 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 southwest. I can remember southwest. And yes, I know I'm going to the northeast. I'm not actually trying to go there right now. I'm looking for baddies. I'm looking for people who might want to do me a big harm, so that I may shoot them with my guns. That is my current goal. All right, well, we got a full team of 4 again. That's a nice change of pace. At least I thought we did. Yeah, there he is. For a second there, I wasn't really sure where he was. Wow, that's actually a really cool new arm he's got. Luckily for us, the enemies that are presenting themselves right now are no big deal. Also, oh wow, we have a lot of purples right now, just realized. Ow, my face and other such parts. How dare. You get the backhand of justice. There you go. It's like he's wheeling around like a freaking, it's like a grappling hook. I know it said it's a scavenging arm, so that's what it's for, but still. Critical! Hey, there you go. Is that the first time Fina's actually managed to defeat an enemy completely on her own? If so, that's quite the milestone. Worth remembering. Go, but not a lot of benefits as a result of that, my goodness. All right, then. I'm just looking for criminals. Hey, are you a criminal? You are! That's what the beep 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 was. You were a criminal the entire time. I'm only mildly threatened by you. I've got so much new stuff. This here's our turf. Don't think you can fly around these parts without paying a price. Oh wait, you're not even the person I was looking for. You're some other nerd. Well, that's lame and stupid. Now I'm gonna shoot the ever-loving heckin' heck out of you because I can. Prepare yourselves to get absolutely annihilated, you big nerd. And then we'll focus on the last one. And hopefully your weapons aren't so powerful as to blow us out of the sky. Also, I guess that one missed. That's unfortunate. All right, then fight. Black torpedo? Uh-oh. Well, that probably won't feel too good in a little while. Maybe we'll be powerful enough to defeat our enemy before they get a chance. The answer to that is no. We are definitely going to get hit by that. Oh, well. Oh, now they're focusing? Okay, well, I mean, free turn to shoot you. So, I'm okay with it. Evasive action. I don't think so, good sir. All right, well, I still smacked him up a little bit. There we go. Do it again. Didn't do nearly as much damage, but damage is damage is damage is damage. And then we focus up. What are you gonna do about it, eh? Fly around like a nerd? Evasive action. Yeah, well, joke's on you. We weren't even trying to attack you. The enemy ship approaching. They're getting too close. We're right in range of their cannons, Vice. Stand and fight. Increase distance. Turn hard and get some distance between us. We'll need more room if we want to fire the S cannon. Aye, aye, we'll show these black pirates a thing or two then. That looked like it was the correct option. Hooray! Let's just say that that's the way that it is. And I can't use this at any point? How lame. Alright then. Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Well, what? I don't have any idea what that's about. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, yep, still never bothered to teach you anything about that. That's bit of an issue. Okay, alright, well then, you focus, and ironically, we'll have Drachma do the healing. Alright, let's see what happens. Big kaboomy. Big kabloomy. I suppose it's possible that this is actually the person that was on the wanted poster, and they just don't give, you know, unique dialogue for everybody. I mean, it would make sense. I could see it as being the case, but I don't know. Part of me feels like this is just an event, I guess. You know, just like, it's kind of like a random encounter, but for boat combat. So it's not random. It was deliberate. I flew right into this. All right. Well, at one point, I definitely asked somebody to heal us. All right. Was a little worried about that. Not gonna lie. There we go. We're still good. Whee! They have a lot of cannons, don't they? Now, what are they doing? They're focusing up. We gotta kill them. We gotta take care of business before things get bad, yo. Are we in the position to do some combats? Oh, God. I feel like we're more likely to actually defeat them before we can get a chance to use the harpoon gun. Unfortunate. All right, then. I vote that we just give a never-ending onslaught of attacks. I feel as if the odds of just being able to destroy it outright are pretty good. So I'm gonna work with that. Even if they use evasive actions, it should work out okay. Hey, you go ahead and you launch your torpedo. It ain't gonna work. We're gonna blow you up before you even get a chance. Oh, now you're focusing? Focusing on your defeat, I would imagine, because that's what's supposed to happen when I shoot you with my cannons. Bang, ba, ba, bang, ba, boom. See? Just like that, you done got yourself defeated. Alright, well, I'm not good at boat battles, but at the very bare minimum, I'm getting less terrible. So we got that going for us. And yeah, no, I guess that was just so happened to be a boat that we could fight. How odd. Alright then. Now, at some point, I really do need to try and like... Oh! Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. This is like a discovery, I guess. You found the Wandering Lake. The truth behind the story of the disappearing lake is even stranger. Temperature differences make a large bowl of rock float above the desert sands, holding a lake of clear water. Once the waters cool off, it settles downward again. Okay, there we go. That's the thing. I was gonna say, I need to make a more concentrated effort to actually find these discovery things. I just feel like it's something that I probably need to be doing, you know? Oh, Lord, that's a lot of bugs. All right, hang on a second. No, I don't want to use Sakri. I want to use Pyri. And everyone else, just do your best.
Moons,
Vice is gonna set fire to a bunch of bugs. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping to see. Thank you, and have yourself a terrible day.
that was easy.
I mean, they died, so that's the worst possible day they could have, I guess. All right, but hey, decent amount of magic experience. Why don't I ever remember to switch over to green? And I got Selenus. I'm getting kinds of spells. That's pretty cool. All right, then, yeah, I definitely need to spend some time just flying about trying to find stuff, you know? All right, well, I was told to go to the southwest. That's where we need to go in order to make things happen, so, oh, boy. Going to have to deal with a bunch of random encounters in the process. No real choices there. More bug? Oh, no, that's a lot of dudes. That's a big pile of dudes that want to do me a big murder. All right, well, focus on the stone beaks because those things hit way harder. Actually, let me take a look here. Just making sure, yeah, in case a single enemy in ice. I don't use these very often. Summons an icicle at the foot of a single enemy and impales it. Prevents target from casting spells by silencing them. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Weakens one enemy target, lowers all attributes by 25%. Okay, alright. Just rolling through it. And we'll just have you also do yourself a big old fireball.
Moons, get me started.
Basically, just by setting the surrounding area on fire, our enemies are done a big harm. And that's good. Now, if we could do another one, we'll take care of the majority of the enemies. That'd be swell. Okay, I'd rather they didn't run away because that makes it hard for me to get experience points from their corpses. So please don't do that.
Give me strength.
Please to be dying like a not a coward. Yes, just like that. See all those dudes who just died? They understood. That guy that ran away, big coward. Absolutely disgraceful. Why can't you ever successfully hit anything? Yeah, you better not run away, you big nerd. I demand to reap the benefits from fighting you. I mean, I know I already answered the question with Drachma's accuracy because he has a freaking eye patch, so of course his depth perception is going to be absolutely, absolutely messed up. He's not going to be able to hit anything very often. I get that, but that doesn't make it any less frustrating. And I still didn't change the color of our damn moonstones. I'm bad at my job. Oh, that's just a big old honking tornado. Oh, I guess these are the winds that they were talking about? These are just gargantuan twisters. Listen up, boy. This area is known as South Ocean. It's considered to be one of the most difficult places to sail through. It's a strong crosswind that blows from the west. Nobody has ever successfully sailed through it. But the lands of the Green Moon are through here, right? So we don't have a choice. Gotta zoop zop zoopity bop. And besides, we have Bells' engine now. It's not like we don't have a chance of making it through. Perhaps, but my knowledge of this place is limited. You're on your own, boy. This isn't gonna be an easy journey. Prepare yourselves for the worst, kids. Don't tell me what to do, old man! If I want to fly haphazardly into danger, then I'll do so. I don't care if it's your boat. Alright, here we go! Quite frankly, these don't exactly look like easy things to hit. I'm not sure if it gets more difficult or if the people that have attempted to fly around in this place are just really bad at being sailors. Seems like a very real possibility. Alright, now, it feels like a bad idea to try to focus all my energy on taking care of these things, but I'm doing it anyway. Because somehow, miraculously, it worked out. And they immediately switch over to the other ones. Oh, well. Damn your ooey gooey nonsense. Aha! What do you gotta say about that? Not a whole lot, I imagine. Okay, a part of me really kind of hopes that the fight doesn't end on this turn, actually. Because, I still didn't actually change my damn moonstones. Okay, thankfully, Fina's not the strongest fighter. So we've got a turn. We got a turn to switch them over. Thank goodness for that. Alright, switch and over to the green styles. There we go. Just so Fina can finally have something about that. And just keep everybody else at what they're doing. Yeah, there we go. Luckily, Drachma's new arm makes it incredibly obvious what he has going on now. Don't have to rely on the... I don't have to rely on the tiny little profile image. Hitting those things has been surprisingly easy lately. I'm not sure what to make of it.
That was easy.
I'm not sure if those enemies are just easier to hit than the ones before, or if we've just been getting lucky. Easily could be either. Well, that's still a good chunk of money, so I feel like we've just been getting extremely lucky. That seems like a much more likely situation in my book. Alright, we're flying. We are flying. Man, imagine living that close to a gigantic tornado at all times. I'm only going over here because I think, I don't know, maybe it's a discovery. Who's to say? Not I. Alright, who dares approacheth? The exact same enemies as before! A daring strategy, you bunch of nerds. Alright, well, then I'll out the storm, you stupid faces. What do you gotta say about that? And then we'll set fire to you because I can. And then maybe backhand you too. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. We'll be optimistic. Lame! Alright, yeah, those things are immune to fire. Ugh, you gotta remember that because they're the color red. That's how you're supposed to be able to, remember that easily. Yeah, I bet you did run away, you nerd. Ow. Okay, well, first of all, rude. Second of all, you're dead now. So what do you gotta say about that? Nothing, because you're dead. You know what, I'm okay with that because I'm pretty sure I had Fina use fire magic and that wouldn't have really done much of anything. So, this way we just didn't lose any of our MP. There we go, now she has some healing magic. Oh boy, that thing is actually starting to try and pull us in. That could be an issue. What if I went over to this thing? No, it's just a rock. Everybody, it's just a rock, but that rock has smoke on it, so maybe it's a fancy rock. These are the questions I must ask myself, for I do not know the answers ahead of time. Oh lord, there's a bunch of these dudes. Alright then, fine. I guess we'll do what we can. I know that Alpha Storm isn't gonna do anything for us. Maybe Electri. The way it's aimed, it might work. Perhaps. And this is specifically damage and possibly stun an enemy. Right. I've yet to actually see that work, though. Just aim for one of those dudes and just hope for the best, you know? Try to kill enemies as best we can. Give them the big zap! I'm not sure how that didn't hit as much as I thought it was going to. I was expecting that to hit like at least 4 of them. Also, I guess the little runaway dudes are just... Oh boy. The little runaway dudes are just capable of being able to be immune to all magic attacks. That's really frustrating. Alright, so now we gotta deal with this bull crap. Big pile of bull honky. Okay, rude. We're gonna counter on that? We're not gonna get counter on that. And now they all just attempt to run away. They are the worst. Now they're trying to make their enemy buddies even stronger. Aye. Alright. That's enough of that song and dance. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice job with the Aurora Beam. Aha! There we go. Blade Beam upside the head. What are you gonna do about that? Nothing. Except the Blade Beam to the side of the head. Alright, well, that's at least something. Fina, I know for a fact that you definitely can. With regeneration, all is except unconscious, which means that it is a magic spell that you've got. Resin, there we go. Do your absolute best to try and maybe get Aika to stand back up on her feet. That would be nice. Because I'm really tired of her, you know, not getting the ability to reap the benefits of experience. Well, since when is that a thing that you could do? That is a lot more damage than I thought it would be. Why are you this way?
Move. Give me strength.
Alright, it's a literal coin flip whether or not this is going to work. And it worked! You don't know it, but I called tails. So there you go. It came up tails. Thank you, coin flips. Now, okay, that's not a slap, that's just the grappling hook hit. That one's much cooler, so acceptable. This fight has taken a turn into a direction that I really was not prepared for. I guess it's something that they do if they end up not dying before they... If they get hit and don't die in the same turn, then they just use their HP drain moves. Don't much appreciate it. So we'll just straight up end your useless, stupid life before you get a chance to start, you know, leech seeding it all up in here. Like a lamprey. I think that's one of the things. I guess I could have just gone with a leech. That would have made way more sense. And definitely have been more correct. And Fina's making a statement. Good for her.
That was easy.
Bada boom. Alrighty then. Give me all the stuff. Experience points are good in my book. But why is this rock shooting like smoke or steam or some other such thing? What is it trying to accomplish with its life? Is it just moving quickly? Is that how it works? Can't say I know. Alright. How many bad guys are gonna try and murder us on my way through this hellscape? Don't they realize I'm having a bit of a time actually aiming this thing? Alright. I feel like trying to get rid of them first. Because otherwise they're just gonna waste my time with this bullcrap. Aye. What are you doing? Just gonna sit there and floobity bloobity itself about like a dumbass for a while before it does its magic spell. You're wasting your time and mine. That's a double whammy of no thanky. That's not... Oh, I guess the one we all aimed for ran away, so... That's stupid! So, despite the fact that I was clearly trying to aim for those enemies specifically, the game decided, well, the enemy you specifically targeted isn't here anymore, so... Here, just attack something at complete and total random. I hate this move with a passion. You don't understand. This move is the worst move in all of video games. I don't think I've seen it fail a single time, so it's just an instant, haha, you're dead now thing. And the ability to revive my allies is not easy. It's not something I can just do. I mean, I guess if everybody... I guess there's nothing stopping me from having the other characters learn how to do it too. It'd be a bit of a time investment, wouldn't it? And, of course. What do you want to bet it's just gonna end up doing that again? Okay, well, it didn't. Thankfully for that. And then you shoot a big old fireball. Good. I mean, it's a flamethrower, but whatever. Thank you, Fina. At least we managed to take care of it this turn.
Move. Give me strength.
And now I attempt to bring him back. It did not work. It did not work. Alright, whatever. Not like Drachma's in desperate need of experience. Although I guess he is technically behind. Magic? Question mark? Well, I guess we'll never know what that was supposed to be, because it's dead now.
Yeah.
Alright then, fine. I guess Drachma is behind Vice and Ica now, but I'm not nearly as broken up about it, okay? We also got the Demon's number for gold. I feel like that's actually rather fitting. And then I decided to give some crystals. There we go. Try to keep everybody alive. Although, if they keep using that instant kill thing, I guess I don't really get much of a choice in the matter. Alright, just... Eventually we'll break through, supposedly. But the enemies, they just won't stop coming. They keep coming and they don't stop coming. It just never stops. Alright, well, now my brainscape is telling me I should definitely get rid of those things first, because they have the ability to instantly kill me! And I don't feel like messing with that noise, so die, demon spawn! Little red dudes are annoying, but they don't have the ability to cast instant murder spells that apparently never fail. Of course, that's definitely not going to help. Now we kill the enemy. What do you want to bet they're actually going to aim for one of the little dudes? Alright, well that one won't. That's good. It's shooting its weird sonar nonsense! Ah!
Here goes.
Oh, okay. Barely did anything, but counter damage is counter damage. Yeah, I was never going to expect that to work. And off she goes! Yeah, thank you for that. I still didn't really understand why she's programmed to be able to, like, run over to an enemy as if she has a short-ranged attack. She very clearly doesn't, you know? Like, if all of her attacks are always long range, why does she have to run over to an enemy? See, why doesn't she just do that constantly? 0 damage! Yo, you have got to be kidding me with all that. And we get hit with a counter attack, too. Yeah, that's fair. That's decent. That makes cool sense. Alright, that's the second enemy I've seen do that. I'm beginning to wonder, is magic question mark actually like a thing that it can do? Or, and it's just failing? Or is that just what it does when it's like run out of MP and it's just trying its best now? I can't say that I know. Yeah, alright, fine, you run away, I don't care, just kill the enemy. Why are you so tanky? I feel like a 25% increase to your defense doesn't explain how you're able to take so little damage from everything at this point. Doesn't make any sense. I do not care for this weird flying sea cucumber nonsense.
That was fun.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting and disgraceful. Alright. Wow, double rank up. I got Noxy and Pyrus. That's pretty cool. Got myself some options when it comes to my magics. Okay, but for reals, game, how much more am I forced to go up against before I can finally leave? I feel as if I've paid my dues, and I'm really tired of fighting these monsters. I cannot stress that enough. I don't like this much. All right, hang on. So they've got green, and I don't remember which one that makes it strong against. I think it's red. It's either red or that, or they're strong against that. It's not great times. All right then. Well, here's the thing. We know that the vast majority of them will take damage from the fire. I have no reason to not do this. Any amounts of damage is good amounts of damages. Especially if they're gonna shoot their stupid sonar, babes! Yeah, freaking echo to the dolphin. Get out of here with that noise. Ow! Why though? Alright, well, at the very least, we're gonna be burning through a lot of those dudes. That's good. Although, eventually, one day, we'll be able to... Oh, okay, cool. One day, we'll actually, you know, cast the spells. For some reason, it's taking our cast a little bit longer than normal. Burn the weird cucumber monsters! Quite confused as to why we're doing suddenly so much less damage.
Give me strength.
I do not understand it. Is it just because he has an absolutely abysmal magic stat? Is that the explanation? Because I guess if Fina has such a phenomenally good one and only did that much damage, it makes sense, but I feel like we were doing much more damage earlier in, like, previous fights. And suddenly we're just doing less, and I don't understand why. It's very confusing to me. Could you not do that for once? Great, cool. Flamethrowers. Great, great, great. Cool, cool, cool. Gonna murder your face now. There we go. Okay. Now we get to play the try in vain to slap the weird floating orb monster. The hula hooping ghost of death and sadness. Well, either it dies or it runs away. I don't really care what happens first.
Here goes.
I just want one of them to happen. Ironically, it was Drachma that hit it. That is not common. I mean, I know he did hit one earlier in the fight, but still, it's still... I'm very used to him not being able to hit things successfully. Like, oh, level ups. Very good, very good. And ranking up, too. Enstrem, we've got the spells. All right. Still flying this way. Okay, can't go there. So then I have no choice but to head this way, I guess. Let me check the map, actually. Maybe that'll somewhat help. I mean, I was told to go to the southwest, so... makes about as much sense as anything. Who goes there? What is this? Oh. I found the Kama Rock! I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was going to, like, careen into us. Legend has it that the Kama Rock was once an island in South Ocean thousands of years ago. The winds ripped the island apart and slowly eroded it down over the years to the state that it's in today. Perhaps someday, Kama Rock will no longer exist. Also, there were monsters on top of the rock. I guess that was also a thing that we could have said but didn't. And it's just a bunch of these dudes again! Why do I have to keep fighting them? Let me move on with my life! At least switch it up so I'm fighting something other than them constantly. I feel like that's not an unreasonable request. But why, though, Drachma? Of all the things to target, why the thing that you would be the least likely to actually hit? That is so frustrating! Alright, well, round 2, here's open. Also, I guess we had initiative on that turn. Didn't really get to take much advantage of it due to everybody deciding, hey, well, first thing we were trying to kill disappeared, so I guess we'll attack this other thing that we won't likely hit. And instant kill. Why is it always Haika? Yep, thanks for that. I really do not like dealing with these things, I've got to say. The fact that their attacks take an hour and a half to actually finally work doesn't help much either, if I'm being honest. Please kill it. Thank you. Much appreciations. Alright, well, seems unlikely, but we're going to try anyway, because it's the right thing to do. Why is Vice missing so much? He's hit nothing this entire fight.
Give me strength.
Very confused by that. Okay, wait. I am exaggerating for comedic effect. And because I'm frustrated is all. Alright, everybody's back to life. Let's try and maybe... That did 89 points of damage, but it sometimes does so much more? Is the window of damage that's possible really that wide? I find that bizarre. And actually, though, why has Vice missed 3 hits in a row? I'm not alone in thinking that's weird, right? Is that just really bad luck? I'm willing to accept it as really bad luck, but still. And swing and a miss. For some reason, this thing is ridiculously agile. Okay, there. All right, so he's not cursed to always miss. All right, I feel pretty confident in saying that magic question mark is just them trying to cast a spell and it not working.
We won! We won!
That's going to be my best guess. Until eventually when something uses it and we all die horribly as a result. Here we go. Getting everybody a bunch of really cool fire spells. Just heading to the west. How far do I need to fly before I reach the promised lands? How many weird sea cucumbers do I have to fight before it's done? It's tempting to just leave, but no. You know what? Benefits is benefits, and Vice has no more MP. That's how long we've been in this entire mess. All right, well, Alpha Storm will do damage. No reason to not. Then just hit the thing if it doesn't, if it stays alive. Okay, but could we attack first? That would be better.
Over there.
Is that just enough to do it? It was, actually. That's surprising. Okay. Oh god, please no, why? Why? And you're aiming for Ica. Why? Why though? Why though? And great, Ica's straight up dead. Again. Whose idea was it to give basic standard bog useless, no-name enemies a magic spell? He's using it again? You've got to be kidding me. You cannot be serious. Who thought this was a good idea?
Give me strength.
This is the opposite of a good idea. It is the worst possible idea in the history of all ideas. This really blows. And I somehow feel as if it is unlikely that we're going to be able to bring anybody back before that happens.
Give me strength.
All right, game, if you'd really like to be super kind to me, you let me bring Ica back. All right, so the game has decided to be absolutely heinously evil today for some reason. And now I think Vice is about to die. Okay, he didn't, but he's redonkulously close. And he misses his attack. And now Fina is dead. Okay, so this is the worst. Okay, cool. So basically, I have literally one chance. Here's a question for you that I don't have an answer for. Do you think the run command will actually work legitimately? Like it'll just let me try to run away immediately, or do I have to wait for it to be Vice's turn first? And he doesn't have the ability to do any of that, so I'm stuck with crap like this. I don't have a choice. I just kind of have to hope that this works out. The good news is, I think that all of the enemies that can use magic have used all their magic. Of course, they can still pull crap like this whenever they want, so that's great, obviously. All right, so what the hell is the right call here? Super moves, I guess. Because I really need enemies to be dead. And I've never been a big fan of enemies running away from me before, but I'm okay if any of them would like to do so now, you know? Just by pure attrition, these enemies have become the most ungodly foes I've ever had to go up against. Yep, thank you for that. Would have been nice to get a counter. Didn't get a counter. Ow, would be nice to get a counter. Didn't get a counter. Didn't even get to hit. Trying again. Actually hit the damn monster this time. Thank you. Run away. I'm totally fine with that. Waste your turn trying to cast a magic spell. Fine by me. Didn't work. Then I hit you. Okay.
Is it over already?
Okay, Vice. There are situations where it's okay to be cocky and, you know, smirk and all that good stuff when a fight is over. This is not one of those times, all right? The majority of our team died. 75% of them got knocked on their asses. And I just, boy. Sure would be nice if there was something resembling a town somewhere that I could maybe go to. I'm really not being picky right now. I could really use actually any help that this game is willing to give. I'm just finding a bunch of there's nothing here, rocks. It's just a bunch of floating rocks. A town, a campsite. I don't care. Just help me. For the love of God, somebody save me from this hell. Help. For the love of God, somebody help.
Give me strength.
Everything that could go horribly wrong has gone horribly wrong at this place. Alright, luckily that fire attack actually did a lot of damage that time, unlike those other times when I did fire attacks and they did absolutely no damage. Very confused. Very confused. Alright, so could somebody maybe use the other fire spell now? That'd be really cool. No, we're gonna let all of the enemies attack before we get a chance to take care of them. Yeah, okay. I suppose that's cool. That's fair. It makes sense.
Move. Give me strength.
I feel like I've killed more of these things than literally every other type of enemy in the game at this point. Every 7.5 seconds on the world map brings me to another 50 of these dudes.
Okay.
They don't give nearly enough benefits to make it even that worthwhile. Although everybody is definitely... I guess we're getting a lot of, you know, magic level ups. So that's pretty cool. I apparently found the Beak Rock. A natural rock formation sculpted by the constant winds currents of the South Ocean. Many a sailor's story tells a giant bird flying south or being attacked by a monstrous beak, but these are likely based on sightings of this rock. Okay, that... Oh, come on! I don't have much more left in me, Captain! Why are there so many of you? Why is this life? And great, a new kind is here to mess up everyone's day and lives. Alright, I'm just gonna keep casting fireball attacks. Seems like the thing to do. Yeah, I mean, kind of a, you know, snowball's chance in hell, you know, odds of being able to hit that thing, but I dared to make the attempt.
Move. Give me strength.
Please let this do big damage. Like 86 and one of them gets 42. Like, what is the deciding factor of how these moves work? That one specific enemy is just stronger than the other ones? That's so confusing. I don't understand.
We won. We won.
I'm okay if this is just how the game works, but I would just like a concise explanation for why I am experiencing the things that I am. Okay, well, map, please tell me I'm somewhere, that there's some hope for me somewhere in this horrible world. Like you. Are you a discovery, or are you just another rock? Who's to say? Okay, no, you're just an ordinary rock. Seems like there's... Okay, well, it looks like we might have actually gotten out of the twister area. Remember when I first flew in here and thought that, you know, this place wasn't all that bad, not that dangerous, not sure what people had trouble with? I guess maybe it wasn't the twisters, it was the never-ending onslaught of gravers that just never stopped. They just kept fighting forever, and it would never end. I can only assume that is what ultimately killed everybody around these parts. Be consumed by the almighty flame, by God's sakes almighty. Okay, all right. I was only expecting to hit 2 of them, and I hit 3. Not sure why I decided to aim for you specifically. That was a bad call on my part. I take blame and admit stupidity on that particular call. But with a little luck, maybe. All right, well, that's at least 3 of them gone. Gone, whatever. Don't know why I randomly had an accent. And it's time for instant kill. What do you want to bet it's aiming for Ica? Yep, more instantaneous death. I think my absolute favorite part is all of the, you know, things that I can do to prevent that from happening. Like, I totally have an actual chance and ability to prevent myself from having that happen constantly. That is my favorite part. Totally fair. Fair and balanced. Nice and dandy. All that good stuff. Oh, delightful. Now you're just going to take a bunch of the HP. Cool. Cool. It's not like that's a precious commodity that I have very little of or anything. Good God. It's like if barnacles could actually, like, do horrible, horrible things. It's like if they, like, secreted acid or something. I don't know. It's just like we're flying through the areas and attracting a bunch of bugs stuck to the windshield. And the bugs on the windshield were murdering us. As if that were a thing that were possible. I don't even know anymore. Now I gotta freaking... I don't have many more of these left. No, I really should probably give one to Drachma too. But again, it doesn't even matter if they're just gonna be doing instant kill moves the entire time. That looks suspicious to me. What is this? Like fish? Skyfish? Is that all that was? It's just a big pile of skyfish? Okay, you know what? Have it your way, game. If that's the way we're gonna play it, then that's the way we're gonna play it. The good people at home have had enough. And while I obviously have no choice but to endure, I can at least prevent a little bit more of this from happening to everybody watching. I'm not sure what just happened. Did I... Really?
Ooh.
Are you actually serious? The second I decided to, like, start cutting away and speeding things up, that's when I stumble into what it is I was supposed to be doing this entire time? Now it's just gonna be a big awkward silence. This game is trying to make a fool of me in every conceivable way. Hey, look, there are leaves blowing in the wind. That generally means plant life, which means we're close to land. We finally made it across South Ocean. Apparently found the Ixataka. All right. Most people on this world don't even know that a continent exists across South Ocean. The discovery of this lush, rich continent with a long history has demonstrated the possibility that even more unknown, undiscovered lands may await. I'm sure these leaves came from Ixataka. Under the light of the green moon, ever since ancient times, the land of Ixataka had been covered in lush forests. The life-giving green moon has blessed the lands with fertility. Neat. Blessed lands, huh? Why is this? You just have fantasies of these things? If that's true, I'm sure there's all kinds of delicious things to eat there. I can see it now. Piles and piles of fruits and vegetables of all shapes, sizes, colors, and tastes, and yet nothing edible. I bet there are just as many carnivorous monsters roaming around the woods, too. Preying upon unsuspecting fools who sit there stuffing their faces with fruit. Hey, you don't have to crush my hopes like that. Hey, only because your last fantasy involved being set on fire. If Aika was hungry enough, she'd probably eat the monsters too. Rude. Nice, look what you did. Now you've got Fina doing it. She was so nice. Now she has got the sass bug. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. Y'all a goober, Fina.
Hey,
Get to your posts. Get ready to drop anchor.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, Captain. As soon as we see Ixataka, we'll look for a spot to land. Yeah, but how long is that gonna take me? How many Gravers am I going to have to fight before I get the opportunity? Is that... Really? Black Pirates, here. I thought literally nobody had ever been able to successfully find a way to get over to this place at any point in history. And suddenly, the second we're here, there's just a bunch of bad guys too. Is this a place to land? No, it's a place to be murdered. What a shock and surprise. Can it at least be a different kind of enemy? Oh, thank the maker above. It's literally anything other than Gravers. I don't care what these things can do. It's a change of pace. Oh my goodness. I have had an adventure and a half just trying to get to the next part of the game. There's an adventure to have. Very, very exasperated here. I feel like that move was moving slowly enough that you could have gotten out of the way before it became a problem. That's just my personal feelings on the subject. There we go. Slap the weird flying fruit. At least unlike the pufferfish from last time, I'm almost positive that is in fact just a killer fruit for some reason.
Thank the moons.
Despite it all, we're not dead, and that's pretty great. And we're getting level ups. I suppose if nothing else, this was a pretty good training arc. I mean, my goodness. All right, there's a big honking tree. And like houses and stuff. Yeah, there you go. There's a village. We could finally go to an inn, get our MP back, buy items. I am not picky. I'll take whatever I can get.